Hey guys, I wanted to come at you really quick with a kind of a different thing. Those of us who are self-employed um, probably struggle with the same thing I'm kind of struggling with right now. Sorry for the background. I jumped in my makeup area really quick, getting ready to run out the door for a couple things, but I just wanted to say something really quick. You know, when you're self-employed, you rely on your customers for referrals and pretty much everything. And when you've done a job like I have for 16 years, it's hard when people who have known you for those pretty much the whole 16 years, have known what you do for a living, know how you make your living, go somewhere else. Which, to be honest, I'm a real estate broker. I have been for 16 years. I do a couple other little things on the side to make extra money. But that has been my main source of income for the past 16 years. My husband also is in a managerial position at a car dealership, so for the 20 years we've been together, in some form or another, we've lived off a commission. And if you've done this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is in no way meaning to be whiny or anything other than, I guess, just a venting, a frustration of what's been going on with me here lately. And the thing is, with real estate, people can do whatever they want to do. You can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So whatever choices they make are the choices that they make. But what's really hard is when you see people make choices and after the years of experience that you have, you know that their choices are bad choices. So, and you can't do anything about it. All you can do is sit back and wait for it to explode, blow up. Then they come to you, and there's nothing you can do to help them out or anything like that. Those of you who have had a business, or owned a business or worked for yourself or been in any kind of service industry know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if these are the biggest purchases that people ever make, and I take everything that I do very, very seriously because I have built homes, I've designed homes, I have been through the worst situations within a home that anyone could ever be in. I've dealt in foreclosure properties, just every aspect of the real estate industry I have dealt in. I also have sold insurance, so I know that end of it. So I guess all I'm trying to say is no matter where you are, if you know someone and are friends with that person, and you do decide to go in another direction, let that person know. We do this for a living, and we don't make any money unless we sell something. Now, every area of the country is different. Here, where we're at in Kentucky, the average sale price here is $140,000. So by the time you sell something, if you didn't sell both sides of the deal and you get half of a commission, and by the time you break it all down, you sell a $140,000 house, you might only be getting $3,000, maybe a little bit more. Just depends on what your commission split is, but that's a whole nother conversation for another time. We don't make money sitting. Everybody thinks that we make money hand over fist, and we don't. Until the property sells, we don't make a dime. And a lot of times we're out a lot of money just in the when you list something, and you here's the thing, if you're a listing agent, you don't know if you're ever going to get paid because you're not guaranteed that sale. Now, if you're a buyer's agent, you hope that they're going to buy a house, but a lot of days that's all we have in real estate is a hope and a dream that somebody's going to buy a house. But just remember that if you know people that are agents or brokers and you are friends with them, if your kids play sports with them, if you go to church with them, if you are, in a social group with them, whatever it is, if you decide to go outside of that sphere of influence, let them know. It is really harsh on someone when you are around them almost every day and you have had conversations and conversations about real estate and about what you do for a living. You'll wear the shirt, you'll wear the jacket with your name on it, you've got it on your car, it's all over your social media, and then you check Facebook or Instagram or the MLS or whatever, and they've went elsewhere, which is their choice. Everybody has a choice to make. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. There's nothing we can do about that. But give somebody a heads up. If you're going to do that, do the right thing. Let them know. Don't let them find out because they've checked the new MLS listings for the day and they're like, that house looks really familiar. That's all I've got to say. I had a feeling about a few things that have been going on, especially locally in our market here lately. We've got a ton of new agents in our market, and it's kind of getting dog eat dog. And after being around for 16 years, you see the patterns, and you see the trends, and you see who's going to stick around and who's not going to stick around, and things like that. And those of us who have weathered the storm for 16 years, it's because we know the industry. We know how to sell your house. We know what we're doing. So, if you have a friend, if you have a family member, oh, that would be bad. Family member, and then you go outside the family, ooh, especially here in the South, that would be terrible to do. But just in general, just have some common courtesy. It's the same thing. If I was in the same boat that you were in, I would go to the other person and say, hey, we want to do this. Let me know, if you have any advice or whatever, but this is how we want to go. Your friendships will be better off if you're just upfront and honest with people. As you can tell, I'm in a predicament with some friendships. All right, guys, have a good Friday. I'll talk to you later.